Yeah, it was totally different. I did my homework on him though, and I wasn't surprised by anything that he really did. He's obviously got a great forehand, and he hits it well. But I came out aggressive at the start, and I played well right at the start to get up that early break, and that was sort of the telling point for that first set really. And then I served a lot better today as well. Hit my spots well. Even my second serve, whenever I was under pressure, I didn't give him too many chances to run around and take cuts on my second serve, which is important. Yeah, I came in right from the start, from the first game today, and I felt like his forehand was his biggest weakness, biggest strength, but his backhand, he was going to make a lot of balls, not make a lot of errors with it, but I felt like I could dictate play a little bit and come in on him on that side, and that's what I did right from the start, just to try and set the tone out there.
Is that net rushing because of the opponent, or is that something you're just trying to do in general?
Or? If the right ball's there, then I think I'm a good enough volleyer to back it up and play aggressive tennis out there. Trying to come in on Del Potro though, where he's hitting the ball so hard and flat from the back of the court. It's a totally different prospect to the guy today. If he dropped the ball a bit shorter and hit with a bit of spin, then it gave me a lot better opportunity. And I felt like I could, once I got him slicing out wide as well, he took his second hand off the racket. I felt like I could sneak in and play that point.
Was there any danger of a letdown for you today, given how big it was on Friday night and all the love that's out there for you at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a matter of still staying focused and staying in the moment as much as possible. I still felt a little bit flat today going out there, and it was I actually felt like I got better as the match went on. So that was a good sign physically for me as well.
With all the surgeries you had, was there any moment where you thought maybe this time I won't be able to come back?
Yeah, well, when I had the last foot surgery, I don't know another athlete that's come back from it. As confident as my surgeon and I were with everything, and it went as well as possible, the operation, we didn't know until I actually tried running on it. So, and then it took a lot longer once I was able to come back on the tour. It took a lot longer for it to get any kind of confidence and play pain-free again. So, there was definitely a time, those first few tournaments that I came back from that last operation, where if it was still hurting as much as it was then, now I wouldn't be playing still.
When Roger was in here, he mentioned a hit that you guys had on Monday that went for about 3 hours or something.
Yeah, 4 hours.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, it was. Roger and I have hit quite a bit the last couple of years. I've had some really good practice sessions, and once he was coming here, I just got in touch with Anacone and seen if he wanted to hit some balls, and then I was surprised that Roger was here Monday morning and wanted to hit at 10 o'clock. So we hit for 2 hours and then another 2 hours in the afternoon. So at least I got used to centre court, which was a bonus. And it was funny. We didn't do any points at all. We just did drills for 4 hours.
With regard to Roger, I know you're focusing on your draw, but a lot of people looking ahead to a possible Rafa-Roger match and talking about who could be the greatest of all time. Do you have any thoughts on that? I mean, obviously Roger has the most majors, but Rafa's got a commanding head-to-head lead. How do you think that plays out in terms of who might be the greatest ever, or the impact of this match on that going forward?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Rafa's still got to win some more Grand Slams, I think, to catch Roger, obviously, in terms of greatness. And it's hard. Roger's been around for so many years and dominated for so long. Whereas Rafa obviously dominated on clay for so long now, but he's been very good on every other surface as well. Whereas Roger, for a few years there, hardly lost matches throughout. There was probably 3 or 4 years where he lost 3 or 4 matches for the year. It's a tough one. Obviously Rafa matches up pretty well against Roger though, and has the belief in beating him. So if they play here, then it'll be a great match. I don't know if that's going to say who's the greatest though.
It would be Tom House in the next round. What do you make out of it? You haven't played him for 9 years, which is amazing. I think you both have a lot in common, like with the injuries, the age, doing well lately. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it'll be a tough match either way, Tommy or Mikhail. They're both sort of my era, I guess, both guys. Both quality players. Play similar in terms of single hand backhands, very smooth from the back of the court. Obviously, the way Tommy's come back the last year and a half has been fantastic. He went back and played some challenges, and he was struggling physically there for a long time. So it's been pretty amazing how he's been able to turn it around.
Okay. Why do you think there are more and more top players who are over 30 years old?
I'm not sure. I don't know. We obviously want to keep playing. We love the game so much.
Is it nice not to be playing a young buck time either way?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, at least I know who I'm playing. After the draw, I don't know anymore.
Roger said earlier this year that you were sort of a role model for him going forward in terms of why you were ranking and just enjoying football. Have you heard that?
Do I what?
Have you heard that he said that?
Yeah, someone mentioned it to me. I hadn't heard, no. But obviously his drop from 4 to 7's not quite as low as mine. But we obviously I've been in the same situation as him, not in such a greater scale. But obviously when you've been to the top and you want to keep playing, and the reasons you're playing is for the majors, and for me and Davis Cup as well. So that's the reason I'm still playing. For him, I'm sure it's the majors. I have no doubt about it. He wants to squeeze the absolute most out of him, and good on him. If he doesn't play quite as many tournaments like he has this year, so he can play more majors for the next couple of years, then I think that's great.
Before
you got here, had you entertained the prospect of still being here in the 4th round?
I hadn't thought about it at all. I really just took it one match at a time. There's no easy matches, and it had not crossed my mind.